Okay, are we live here? I think we are. I think everything should be playing properly for you fellas. But just let me double check as usual. Let's see. Let's see if my... Okay, yeah, my voice is coming through properly. I think I'll even tone it down a little bit. I think it is a bit too loud. If it is now too low, you fellas, please let me know. But now I think it should be a bit better. At least to my headphones, but... Please let me know if you fellas think it is too low or too high. I can adjust it easily. So yeah, I hope you are all doing well. Let me say hello to all the good people there in chat. Hello there, Apfel. It's been a while. Glad to have you here, Apfel. And also Henselt and Sofek and Dr. Kebab. Hello there. And Migatuga. Hello, Migatuga. Come join us on the London server today. Today we'll be playing in Europe on the London server. There I'll be playing with 200 something ping, but we'll have a lot of fun there. And if you are from Europe, you'll probably have some lower ping. And also if you are from any other region, feel free to join. You know, I myself am from Brazil and I'll be playing there and having a lot of fun. So there's no limitations. The sky is the limit in that regard. So yeah, fellas, I hope you are all doing well. I'm glad to have you all here. Again, feel free to join this server. And today, let me open up my screen so you fellas can see me. Today I want to play some demo man with the Iron Bomber. I already did this yesterday on my other channel with my Brazilian subscribers and had a lot of fun. And I wanted to repeat the experience today, you know. Because the Iron Bomber has finally been fixed, you know. In one of the last updates, the game got the larger hitbox, the pills, the grenades from the Iron Bomber head were finally fixed, and now I can play again with this weapon without, you know, feeling guilty or dirty, because nothing against people who used to play with the Iron Bomber, you know, I have nothing against any of you fellas. You should all use the weapon you find the most fun to use, really. But I always felt a little bit guilty about using the Iron Bomber because of the broken hitboxes. And here we have Uncle Leo with his costume. Very nice, Uncle Leo, my friend. Pretty cool. But yeah, I always felt a bit guilty about using the Iron Bomber because of the unfair advantage it gave me, you know, with the larger hitbox. And I actually personally prefer the stock grenade launcher. I think that having grenades that stick to the ground, you know, that stop and don't roll too much, can be useful sometimes, especially when you are not using a secondary weapon like I am doing right now. But in general, I think that the rolling capabilities of the stock grenades is something that is more useful, you know. Because you can really make that spam count, and I'm usually a demo man that spams a lot of grenades and sticky bombs. So I think I can make better use of the stock grenade launcher. But I used to really like using the Iron Bomber back in the day, before we all knew it was a buggy weapon and gave an unfair advantage to whoever is using it. You know, I really liked using it in this sort of loadout, when I am not using a sticky bomb launcher. I think it really shines in that scenario. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't want to fight scouts. Let's go back here. Oh no, there's a pumpkin bomb. I know I was gonna die to that pumpkin bomb. No problem. So yeah, I think the Iron Bomber is very good with the stick jumper with shields, you know, with that sort of weapon. I know a lot of people make good use of it with the sticky bomb launcher as well, or the quick bomb launcher even. And that's a fine way to play, but I prefer it in these types of loadouts. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh no, could not get out of here. Okay, my escape was not allowed there. Uncle Leo forbid me to escape. Very nice play, my friend. So yeah, what's your opinion, fellas, on the Iron Bomber? I saw some people online kinda sad that the weapon was finally fixed. The skeletons also got fixed, but I think my server is still using the old settings before the update, so that's why they appear kind of choppy. I probably have to adjust some sort of server variable or something like that, you know, some var, as they call, some console variable, to make the skeletons be smooth, you know, to have their animations played smoothly. But yeah, please let me know your opinions on this fix to the Iron Bomber. Do you think the weapon is now useless or dead? Do you think it is a crutch, or it was a crutch, you know, because of the larger hitbox, and now it will sort of lose its dominance among demomen, and the stock grenade launcher will go back to being used more often, especially in competitive settings. You know, I don't think people who are used to playing with the Iron Bomber will go back to the stock grenade launcher, because weapons are kind of like something you get used to, and even if there is a better one around, you tend to sort of stick to what you know how to use. Okay, let's try to get this sniper here. Okay, no, could not do that. The scouts are paying too much attention there, the orange salesman. So yeah. Hey, Green Mace, hello there. Asking how am I doing? I'm doing very well personally, Green Mace, thank you very much. You know, the situation here in my country is kind of disturbing right now, but I myself am doing very well, and Spy was there doing something. I don't know what you were doing, my friend, but okay. But I am personally doing very well. Thank God. And also thanks for asking, my friend. How are you doing as well? Let me know. Is everything okay with you? I'd like to know. Now I have another demoman to sort of duo. That's nice. That would be an interesting duo. Pretty good. Hey, Hovi Sniper there. Hello there, Hovi. Glad to have you here, my friend. I still gotta get to you in regards to that commission. You know, that I was gonna commission you. I still want to do that. Poor Spy. But I still have some things to sort out, you know. I was thinking about my loadouts, and that perhaps it could be fun to switch things up, perhaps grab a new unusual. Every time I go into vacation, I start looking into that, you know. Ah, got you there, Uncle Leo. My spell was stronger, so I got you there. But yeah, every time I go into vacation, I sort of like get a niche to switch my unusual hat for something else. So I'm thinking about that, and if I switch my unusuals, I'll commission you after that. So I'll commission you regardless, but I'm thinking about trading my unusual hat to something different. So I don't know really what I'm gonna do, but I'll figure it out. Hey, hello there, awesome face, glad to have you here. Amiga Tuga is saying there, I never play with the Iron Bomber because I don't have it. Then go look for it, try to craft it. It's a very good grenade launcher. It is a lot of fun to use. And Hovi is saying, to be honest, I never use the Iron Bomber. I always use the loose cannon. It's very fun. Yeah, the loose cannon is a lot of fun, for sure. Hey, hello there. Also, Dark Knight there on chat saying Halloween came early this year. Yeah, this is one of the best maps of last year's Halloween. I really like it. You know, it's an excellent King of the Hill map. Okay, we got Spy here. Okay, Spy has having some trouble with latency there because we are on an European server. I think he's also from Brazil. Where is Spy? Yeah, you are probably from Brazil with 800 ping there. I wish your internet connection gets better there, Spy, so you can play properly. It is always a bummer to play with high latency, especially latency as high as that. Not that high latency is something bad, you know, in of itself. I think that what harms connections more is not latency, but when the connection keeps dropping, you know, because you can get used to a very consistent high latency. Not so high, of course, but about 200 something, it is playable if your connection is stable enough. So yeah. Hey, Team Boulder there, hello there, nice. Hey, Rob saying, oh, new old school TF2 loadout. Sounds awesome. Just let me know. Yeah, I'm just thinking about it, you know. I just thinking about it. I was thinking about trading some stuff I have, you know, not that was gifted, because I don't trade gifts. I always keep them when people ask me to keep them. I'm not talking about, for example, about giveaway donations. Those I give away. But whenever someone gifts me something and says, "That's for you, Professor. I'm giving this to you as a gift," I hold it in my inventory. But I have a bunch of stuff that I bought myself and that I don't use anymore, that I was thinking about trading. And then perhaps getting a brand new unusual or something like that. Kind of like, you know, switching things up for my loadout. I think that would be nice. So yeah. Dr. Kebab saying there, I mostly play with it, the Iron Bomber, because I'm used to it since before I heard about the hitbox. Yeah, you know, when it came out, when the Iron Bomber came out, I remember a lot of people talking about it. Like, it seems it is easier to hit these grenades, you know, and I remember, at least here in Brazil, people speculating that it was because the projectiles are completely round, and then perhaps, you know, the grenade tumbles in a different way in the air or something like that, and that makes it easier to hit the projectiles, you know. We were trying to figure it out, but now we know that there was a bug and now it got fixed. But I really like it as well. The loose cannon that Hovi was saying earlier is a lot of fun as well, but I think it is not as versatile. It kinda fits into a different role. Because I think the Iron Bomber is a good all-around alternative to the stock grenade launcher. It works differently, but it is a good option to use, you know, to be a bit more versatile. I feel like the other grenade launchers, for example, the loose cannon and the lock and load, are more specialized. And when you decide to go with them, you got the ammo, I needed the ammo. Orange salesman, it's okay. Let's go with melee. Let's try to do... there's a bunch of ammo packs here, nice, okay. I managed to secure the point. Okay, that's also nice, pretty good. Let's place some grenades on the ground. You see, that's what I mean, it is good for when you are not using the sticky bomb launcher. I can kind of set temporary traps with these grenades and try to keep especially scouts at bay, you know. So that helps a little bit. I know it is better if you can actually hit the grenades directly, but I'm not that sort of player. I am rubbish. So I tend to use all the tricks I can to make myself survive a bit longer. So yeah. But yeah, Demo Man now has good options, I think. And making the hitbox more accurate is better for everyone. For those people playing Demo Man and also playing against Demo Man. We'll never again feel cheated when we die to an Iron Bomber. Not that it's really a problem, you know, but I myself tended not to use this weapon because of that. I didn't like the idea that I was getting easier kills because of a buggy hitbox, you know. Kinda like of a dumb thing to do, you know, actually, because I would benefit more of using this weapon, but I don't know, I'm worried. Okay, let's try to get Uncolio there. Could not get the grenades. I think I'll try jumping. Let's do this. I have the jumper exactly to try and do this, but yeah, did not pay off. Okay. And Misa is here. Hello there, Misa. Always nice to have you here on streams. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Hey, Inspector is there. Hello there. Eli also. Bonjour, Eli. Bonjour, comment ça va, Eli? Very nice to have you here. I know a little bit of French, just a little bit, you know, not much, just a little bit. So yeah, pretty nice. Charlie Fish saying there, from what I understand, TF2 will now start getting bug fixes every few weeks, which sounds great. Yeah, you know, that's actually, Charlie Fish, what I was hoping for this game, you know. Ever since, I think, the middle of last year, because last year we got a bunch of these small fixes and improvements, you know. I don't really think they were as significant as we are getting now, but they were also. Turbine, okay, it's been a while since I've played Turbine, but you know, it was also good to see whoever is still developing TF2, you know, giving the game some care, some love and care, some attention. And what I wanted from Valve was for them to regularly fix the game and patch it up, you know, continuously. That's what I think the game needs, not actually large content updates or anything like that. If they keep fixing the game, you know, every 10 to 15 days, eventually we'll get to a state in which the game is perfect, you know, it's flawless. It won't last for long because really we need continuous support to stay in that state, but it will eventually get there. And I hope they continue to update this game like this. So yeah. A rumor has it, and it's just rumors, you know. I heard this from other people. So it is a rumor, okay? No, nothing confirmed or anything, but rumor has it. I heard it from Tyler McVicker. That these patches and updates are not being done by regular Valve employees. You know, that they are actually being done by a third-party contractor. And I think that would make a lot of sense, because it really seems like it is someone different that really cares about this game. And no, Woodville, no, it will be Woodville, we'll play Woodville, okay, no problem. I was gonna press F2 there to say no, but whatever, let's play some Woodville. Last time we played it, I had a little bit of fun on it. So let's do that again. I think it could be a good idea. But yeah, it really looks like it is someone from the outside, and someone who actually is aware of community fixes. Because I don't know if I said this earlier on another stream, but it is some of the patches we got already had a community mod, you know, to fix that issue. For example, a couple weeks ago we got a fix for the projectiles of the Crusader's crossbow not connecting to your teammates when they are too close to you. Like, you shoot through a teammate that is too close, and that got fixed. And I remember, I think that got fixed, at least that's what I understood from the patch notes. And I remember there was... Oh, you're gonna give me a banana, thank you so much, Hovi. I could not enjoy your banana there, but thank you so much for giving it to me, I appreciate it. But yeah, you know, and I remember there was already sort of a competitive mod that you could install on your server, kind of like a pack of plugins that fixed that issue. So what this person is doing really is, aside from developing their own stuff, it seems they are actually taking cues from patches that the community developed themselves over the time. I saw even High GPS, which is one of the creators of Balance Mods, talking about that on Twitter. That's all these fixes are good, but a lot of community servers already had those problems solved because of custom plugins and stuff like that. And it is always nice to see that sort of functionality coming into mainstream TF2, you know, to vanilla TF2. So you don't really have to mod the game to fix the problems it has. You know, I'm very happy with the situation we are in. I hope to see this going forward, you know, to see this trend continue going on. That would be nice, that would be very good. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Fugitive saying this year is the year of TF2. Yeah, let's hope so, would be nice. For sure. And Tremor is asking, do you use scrap.tf to get hats? Sometimes I do, Tremor. When I am going to trade unusual hats, in general, I prefer using backpack.tf, because on backpack.tf, you actually get to trade directly... Okay, you actually get to trade directly with other players, and because of that, you can negotiate, you know, prices a little bit better, I think. because, you know, there are also automated bots on backpack.tf, but you can avoid those if you want. On scrap.tf, because it is everything automated, either you pay the price the website is asking, or you don't get the the item you want at all. So that's why I tend to not use it for unusuals. And also the best unusuals, I feel like you often get oh, that was a nice hit. You often get on backpack.tf and not on scrap.tf. You know, I feel like people often sell their worst unusuals, you know, the cheapest ones, the ones that don't look that cool, to the bots on scrap.tf. If you're looking for a cheap unusual, that could be a way of getting one, you know. Sometimes they have sales or discount prices and stuff like that, but that's not really what I'm looking for right now, you know. So yeah. And Hov is saying, my main demo main loadout is loose cannon, shield and Highlander. I call it the pirate demo man. It's very fun, and sometimes I killed a lot of people with it. Ah, that's a very nice one, Hov, for sure. I have a friend here from Brazil, Capitão Juge. He even got a shout out from Pyro Joe one day, you know. He used to make some short videos and funny clips, you know, kind of like what Sin used to do. I don't know if they still do that, but, you know, kind of like Sin's channel. And Capitão Juge likes to roll with that loadout. Dark Knight as well, who is there on chat, enjoy using that loadout, you know. It's a very fun one for sure. And I can't pick up the intelligence. I was asking myself, why can't I pick it up? It's because I'm using the sticky jumper. So yeah, that's a nice one for sure. And Dark Knight's saying there, I only used the Iron Bomber because I sold my Australian grenade launcher, and it was the only strange that I had on my inventory, but I like the sound it does too. Yeah, the sound effects for it are so crunchy. Yeah, it is pretty good. I also really like the sound effects for it, Dark. They are excellent. Very nice. The Giga Chad sticky jumper. The sticky jumper is a lot of fun to use. I really like it. Okay, managed to get Leo there with the mighty frying pan. There is no defeating the frying pan, Uncle Leo. It is a lot of fun to use this melee weapon. So yeah, very nice. Hey, hello there, Minctory. Glad to have you here on stream. By the way, Minctory, I sent you a message on Twitter. Check it out later, when you have the time available. Okay, there is... I think it is the Hov, yeah. I was gonna say there is someone trying to get into our intel room, but it was just the heavy weapons guy there. No problem, he's a friend. He gifted me his fruits. He's trying to keep my diet healthy. What a good friend. Very nice. And Dr. Kebab is saying there. And also, Daryl Dixon. Hello, Daryl. Glad to have you here. Kebab is saying the funny demo loadout. Shield and Nula Pool Caber. Ah, that's a classic. That's a classic one, for sure. You know, I wish they would buff the Ula Pool Caber. Even if just by a little bit. Would be a good thing, you know. To see the Caber getting some love. I think this sniper... I thought they would try to taunt kill me, but that wasn't their idea. I think that was too obvious, even for them. Okay, you know, Turbine is kind of fun with just a few people on the server. I'm actually having a lot of fun. Perhaps I should play these maps that I think I don't like. Perhaps I should play them a bit more often. You know, I'm not really a fan of Turbine, Two Fort, and Woodville, for example, but last time I had a lot of fun with you fellas on Woodville, and today I'm having a lot of fun on Turbine. You know, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. I think that's what really makes, you know, your experience with the game, with such a good game as TF2, is variety. If you try to do the same thing, you know, over and over and over and over, sometimes it will lose its appeal. And it is good taking breaks, you know. It is a good habit to take breaks from time to time, you know, to play other maps, to play with other classes, to switch loadouts, you know. You get more enjoyment from the game like that. It is a healthy practice. That soldier didn't see me there. Misa was too focused on destroying Trolleyfish's sentry gun. Okay, yeah, the sniper is trying to get me, you see? He's guessing when I am going to show up here. Yeah, still guessing, Mr. Sniper, okay. I'm gonna die. Okay, didn't die there, but I helped to kill Petra. Okay, mission accomplished there. Very nice. So yeah, fellas, I'll check chat in just secs. Just that I want to catch this sniper off guard here. Oh, okay, he already died. Yeah, and I got caught off guard. Okay. And people want to go to Woodsville right now. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go. What else are you saying there, fellas? Let me see. And Hov is saying, whoever is that third-party developer, if it is a third-party developer, okay, remember, fellas, that's a rumor. I think it's a rumor that makes sense, but it is a rumor. Deserves all the love for updating the game. Yeah, for sure. Completely agree with you, Hov, there. You know, anyone who dares to touch TF2 to try and fix it up deserves all the praise. That person is doing God's work, for sure. And Awesome Face got vaccinated. Very nice, Awesome Face. That's very good for your health. Congratulations, you know. Pretty nice. Congratulations on your vaccination. That's great. That's excellent. Dr. Kebab saying, my bet is on Shonik. Yeah, I don't know that, Dr. Kebab. I don't think Valve would invite a... You know, Shonik is excellent, but I don't think Valve would invite a YouTuber to do these things, you know. There's just too much of a chance that something will leak through communication, you know. I don't think they would call a YouTuber to do that work. So... And also, I think it isn't good for us to try and figure it out who it is, you know, if it is a community contributor at all. Again, that's a rumor. But if it is, I don't think it is a good thing for us to try and figure it out who that person is, you know. Sometimes it is better to keep the anonymity of our silent benefactor, you know, of the silent protector of TF2, the anonymous defender of TF2. I think it is better that way, you know. I hope someday they get the credit they deserve, for sure. But for now, I think it is best to keep things anonymous, you know. If the person wanted to be credited, we would already know who it is. People want to go to Brazil. No, but okay, I'm gonna vote yes. Brazil is a cool map, but I don't want to go to Brazil. No. And joke's on me because I am already in Brazil, you know. So okay. Uncle Leo with his Christmas loadout. I really like it. It's a very good looking loadout, my friend. Really like this sound that hat makes, you know, the jingle sound. It's lovely, it's great. I really like it. So yeah. And what else are you saying there, fellas? Hansel saying there, Pyro Joe might make a comeback. I was so happy when I saw that Hansel on Twitter. He made a tweet saying that, you know, saying that he was thinking about making a comeback. For those of you who don't know, Pyro Joe is perhaps the best TF2 YouTuber ever. And I don't say that as a joke. I really appreciate Pyro Joe. You know, I'm a huge fan of him and of his work. And I was so happy when I saw him say that on his Twitter. He was asking about other creators, and I mentioned a few people, you know, that he kind of like wanted to know who you know he should watch to come back into making videos. So I recommended a couple of people that came to my mind right there. But I was very happy, Hansel, when I saw him say that, you know. I understand why he stopped making videos about TF2 and like videos at all. I think he's working as an editor to some other larger YouTuber or more mainstream YouTuber. I think that's what he's been doing, you know, by following his social media accounts. But I miss Pyro Joe videos, you know. I miss him playing, having fun, and talking about the game, and opening cases, and crafting hats, and stuff like that. I think he's such a good fella. And I hope I can see more videos from him. Pyro Joe, if you're watching this right now, Pyro Joe, Mr. Pyro Joe, know that I'm your biggest fan. I really appreciate your work, Pyro Joe. So yeah, please send that to Pyro Joe, fellas. Pyro Joe deserves to be appreciated. I believe in Pyro Joe's supremacy. And I'm not saying that I don't like other YouTubers. I actually like TF2, for example, a lot. And all the other TF2 YouTubers, you know, most of them, really. I appreciate and watch and enjoy when I have the... Ah, come on, didn't get the air shot there. When I get the time. But Pyro Joe is, you know, special, I think. I don't know why, but I really like his content. So yeah, I think it's good vibes, you know. And I think that's actually why he stopped. I'm not sure, I'm just saying as a fan, you know. But I think he probably stopped because he wasn't feeling those good vibes anymore, you know. And it is better that way sometimes, to stop instead of kind of like doing something that makes you not feel so good, you know. So yeah, but I was happy, Hansel, when I saw those news. And Awesome Face is asking, do you like Lazy Purple? For sure, Lazy Purple is excellent, top tier TF2 YouTuber. I think Lazy Purple is kind of like the golden standard of quality for YouTube videos, you know. He's great. But all the others, you know, I think that TF2 YouTube actually is so interesting because everyone does something a little bit different. We don't really have two creators who are too similar to each other. At least not that I know about, you know. It is very interesting to see how everyone has their personal style, you know, makes their own takes and stuff like that, and that makes the scene for TF2 content creation very fresh, in my opinion, you know. I could be talking nonsense here, you know, there could be like a bunch of TF2 YouTubers that I don't watch that are like always doing the same lame things or something like that, but I'm not really aware of those, so that's what I'm saying. And not that like I myself am like a fresh creator or something like that, a very creative person or something like that. I'm not. I'm always doing the same things, but I feel like I can put a little bit of my personality into it, you know. It is something that comes from the heart, that's what I mean. It's not something that I'm doing because I have to do or like, you know, for the views or anything like that. And I think most TF2 creators are like me in that sense, or perhaps I am like most TF2 creators in that sense, that I'm doing something because I'm inspired to do it, you know, I believe in it or something like that. I'm not doing it for the views or for like to earn a quick profit, especially because no one really does that with TF2. If any creator wanted to become a quick and easy hit, they would not be making TF2 content, honestly. You know, this game is excellent and everything, I really love it, but it is not the hot topic of the moment, you know. Come on, fellas, you already want to get out of Brazil? No, you are stuck in Brazil with me today. You are stuck here in Brazil. You are not gonna get away from Brazil. Okay, I don't know why I jumped here, but very nice. No, you won't get out of Brazil. Let me say here, there is no escaping Brazil. You can't escape the fate of the land of Brazil. Once you are here, you are trapped forever. I'm joking. I'm kind of depressed about Brazil, but I'm joking, really. It's a meme. So yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Victory, for checking out that message. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, my friend. So yeah. Migatoga is saying the Iron Bomber grenade sound like a basketball. Perhaps that's how they made the sound, you know. Sound design is a very interesting topic, and sometimes, you know, we never know what was the origin of a specific sound. So perhaps they used ball sounds to make the Iron Bomber sound effects. Would be an interesting way to make this sound, for sure. Okay, there is a soldier here. Come on, come on. Okay, switch to the pen. If you can't hit the grenade, switch to the pen. The pen is always a guaranteed win, for sure. Didn't manage to do damage to the soldier. Come on, stop jumping around, Mr. Soldier. Okay, managed to get you there, Petra. In the last time, with the last shot, before I died. There's a medic there. Okay, let's see if I can follow them around. Okay. Okay. Come on! I almost got you there. So yeah. What else are you saying there? And Fugitives is saying, it would be good if the big TF2 YouTubers could recommend some small TF2 channels. It would help. Yeah, for sure, Fugitives. I myself was already recommended, you know, Siriamon and Webble, when I was starting here, gave me a huge push. You know, they helped me out with some recommendation to their subscribers, and I really appreciate that. That was very nice. And on my other channel, when I have 30,000 subscribers, I also recommended other Brazilian channels when they were starting out, and it's always a lovely thing to see. But you know, as much as I like that sentiment, I feel like smaller channels put a lot of importance into being recommended by larger YouTubers. Kind of like, if larger YouTuber X or Y recommends my channel, then my channel will finally blow up and I will be a success. You know, that sort of idea. And that's not really how it works. Being recommended by a larger YouTuber helps out, but in the end, it will only really work if you can keep up with making good content that people want to watch, you know, that if you like, put effort in your channel and do stuff that you believe in, that you enjoy, and that, you know, other people can enjoy with you. I oftentimes see smaller creators a bit sad that like larger YouTubers don't really pay attention to them or don't recommend them or something like that. And I see some of those creators getting a bit sad about that. And you know, they really shouldn't. They should be focusing on building their channel, you know, on improving their videos. Not necessarily to make the most high quality video, you know, because that's not what I do, for example. But in regards to building a channel that they find pleasure in, you know, that makes them happy. Because I think that's really what counts when it comes to getting recognized for your work on YouTube and on social media for that matter as well. It's more about doing something that you enjoy, you know, and other people notice that you really like what you are doing, you know, that really, you know, grabs people's attention. So it would be nice to see a movement of larger creators recommending smaller channels. That would be nice, but we should not, and I say that also as a smaller creator here on this channel, but we should not be placing that much importance and kind of like placing that responsibility on larger creators, you know. I myself once almost got harassed about that by a subscriber who had a smaller channel on my Brazilian community, you know, like they kind of like were angry because I never recommended their videos or something like that, and that's not how it works, you know. It also can be a toxic mentality, that's what I mean. So yeah, that's an interesting discussion for sure. And Dust is asking, what server am I on? I'm on my London server. Yeah, on the London server. The IP is in the description. Feel free to join, Dust. It will be fun to play with you for sure. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Hovi is saying, I don't know why, but every time someone says Hovi, sometimes I get confused. Come on, like, did he say Hovi or Hovi? That's confusing sometimes. Yeah, I imagine Hovi for sure. I try always to say Hovi, not to confuse it, for sure. And Dominic is saying, the Iron Bomber is very useful for pipe jumping if you have a shield, or even if you use the Scottish Resistance. It's another sticky spammer. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier on stream, Dominic, that it is a very versatile weapon. I find that very interesting, that you can sort of grenade jump with it. It's very nice. It's usability, you know, makes the weapon better. Very nice. And Dark Knight saying there, I have PTSD when I see Turbine. Yeah, too much Turbine will do that to a person, for sure, Dark. Hey, hello there, Dean. Glad to have you here. Pretty nice. Welcome to the stream. Nice, and Robofake as well. I'm doing fine, Robofake. Thanks for asking. Very nice, my friend. Pretty cool. Very nice. And Inspector is saying, Fat Magic fans, show up. Very, very cool. I don't really watch Fat Magic's channel. You know, I think his content is not for me, but I appreciate he's there making content for TF2. You know, it is always nice to have creators here producing content for this game. Pretty cool. Since I'm on medieval mode, I think I'll go with the splendid screen. There's not much point. I mean, want to go to Woodville again, fellas? Come on. Petra really likes playing Woodville for some reason. We already went there, Petra, today. So funny. But yeah, I think it doesn't really make sense to use the charging tires here, even if I like how it looks. It is better to use the Islander, I think, and the Splendid Shield. Makes a bit more sense. Really, what Bisa is using, the Hefzatuish, I think is the best weapon for medieval mode. But the Islander is also good. I really like it. So yeah. Enhanced saying, I agree, man. TF2 was in a bad spot when he stopped, but TF2 about Pyro Joe, I think. But TF2 is in a better place now. Yeah, for sure, you know. It is always sad when all you have to say about a game is that it is broken, you know. So I think that's kind of like the reason why Pyro Joe dodged that. You dodged that very nice, the Orange Salesman. Pretty good. I think that's part of the reason why Pyro Joe stopped making TF2 videos, you know. It gets depressing. I myself kind of like went through a crisis. About the same time, you know. In the same sense that, like, all I had to say about the game was that it was broken and there was nothing being done to fix it. And that really takes a toll on you. It's depressing. What I did to solve that, instead of, you know, stopping to produce TF2 content altogether... Ah, come on, how did not kill you there? Come on, Misa. Come on. But what I did is I instead focused on playing with friends, you know, like what I'm doing here. And about the same time that I started getting depressed with TF2, I sort of stopped making simple gameplay videos on casual matchmaking. I instead started streaming on my own community servers, and my videos would then be cuts from the streams, you know. What I do to this day. And that sort of solved the problem for me, because I was always playing on a more shielded community, you know, my... Okay. That was funny, your last grape. I like that. That was very funny. I was always playing on a more shielded community, you know, from the problems that were rampant in TF2. And that really helped. you know, to keep the game interesting and fun, and to connect with people, which is what I like to do here on this channel and on my other Brazilian channel. I feel like the fun of TF2, you know, aside from really playing the game, the fun part of it is connecting with other people in a positive way. And I managed to keep doing that, so that's why I really didn't feel like I had to stop. But, you know, I say that in a very privileged position because I have my own servers, I know how to manage them, I have a community which helps me a lot to manage those servers, and it's not everyone that has access to that, so that's you know, kinda the problem a lot of creators faced, I think. Okay. Spies managed to get some backstabs now on medieval modes now. Very nice, Spy. I'm glad you're having some fun. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And you have here Trolley Fish. Very nice loadout, Trolley Fish. I really like it. Pretty cool. Okay, let's try to defend the point. Where are the enemy demo man? We have Uncle Leo there. Okay, I think I'll try to escape here. Yeah, let's grab some health kits here. Get out of the way of the sniper and try to defend the point. I think I hit you this time. Yeah, I think I hit you this time, Petra. Very nice. Smiley face there. Pretty good. So yeah. What else are you saying there, fellas? Awesome Face is asking, do you think Delphi is a decent YouTuber? As a decent YouTuber, of course, you know, more than a decent YouTuber. He has a very successful channel. So he really is very successful, you know, and it's because he makes he has I think a very shareable format, and he covers topics that are of high interest. I'm not really a fan of Delphi, of what he does to this game, but there is no denying he is a very successful YouTuber. So more than decent for sure. Okay, managed to kill Misa there. Nice. The only problem is that I can't stay alive for too long, you see? So I always lose the heads that I managed to get with the Islander. It's okay. What else are you saying there? Tremor is saying, I like watching the big TF2 YouTubers, but I enjoy more watching the small ones. I can relate, Tremor. I don't know if I enjoy more watching the small ones, but I think, you know, as much as I like the large YouTubers and everything, you know, there is something that gets lost when a community gets too large, and that's inevitable, you know. It's I think it is impossible to avoid that, but it is the sense of coziness, you know, that you are like, that you're really chatting with friends and playing together, you know, that creator is part of your social circle. I think that's what I want to say. I think you fellas understand. And that's also kinda sad for creators, because as we grow larger, we feel that as well. That's kind of like what we were doing just for fun, you know, just to share some funny thing with friends or some interesting take we had, starts to become something else, you know, something bigger. And that's both a blessing and a curse. So that's probably why you feel that way, you know. And I really think that is inevitable. It's part of growing on any social media platform. And sometimes it's hard to deal with that feeling, but it is worth it, I think. I feel like today, for example, on my Brazilian channel, I can do a lot more than I could when I started out. So it paid off, you know. I can host the servers, people help me out to manage them, people help me pay for their costs, you know. Having a larger reach helps out in many ways. So I think it pays off in the end. He died. I thought I would be able to get the demo man there. Okay. And people want to go to High Tower event. You want to play wacky maps today? Okay, let's go to High Tower event. I'm close to finishing stream. I don't know if I'll play a round there, but let's go there. So you fellas can keep playing after I leave the server. You know, these servers, by the way, are always running, fellas. They are, how is it called? They are not persistent servers. They are dedicated servers. So they are always online for you to play. You know, feel free to gather some friends and play here when you feel like it. We also have some South American servers, quite a lot of them because I'm from Brazil. And we also have a Miami server for people in North America. You know, mostly East Coast, but I think people from the center of North America and the West Coast can also play there, even if they have a little bit of ping, you know. I wish I could open more servers, perhaps someday, you know. Because I really like providing and a space for people to be able to play in peace, you know. Ah, I managed to... That was a nice serve. That was a nice serve. Managed to get away. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I can appreciate. A skillful serve. Very good. So yeah. And Fugitives is saying there, in my opinion, I think old school TF2, Mr. Dispenser are the future of TF2 and will get big one day. Perhaps Hovi Sniper 2 if YouTube algorithm helps you. Ah, thank you so much, Fugitives. I really appreciate, you know, that sentiment, you know. Thank you very much for believing in our potential. I don't really have much, you know, of a desire to be the future of TF2, but if I find myself in that position, I'll try my best. You can bet that. So thank you very much, Fugitives. I appreciate it. So yeah. Okay, let's play one round of Hell Tower. Because, you know, sometimes this map never ends, that's why I'm a bit hesitant. I'll play 10 minutes, okay? Where I live here, it is 4 p.m. and 49 minutes. So I'll play until 5 p.m. here on my local time. Let's go again with the Iron Bomber. I think the Sticky Jumper is a good one for this map. And let's go with the Islander. You know, I'm putting myself at a disadvantage here, but I think perhaps I can score a taunt kill or something like that, you know. So let's go with the Islander. Let's see if this works. Let's see what happens here. You know, because I'm streaming, everyone will know where I am. So I think it would be hard to camp for snipers, but yeah, let's not even try that. It's a rubbish idea. It's a very bad idea. Okay, let's try to melee this spy here. He wants to get me with an understab, you see? I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention, spy. I don't think that was a dead ringer. Okay, let's go to the card here. I almost hit the demo man there. Come on, come on, come on, let's do this, let's do this. I don't have a shield, come on. I don't have a shield, but I'll melee you. Let's do this. Come on, let's go. Where are you going? Where do you want me to go? Okay, yeah, I give up. I give up. that wasn't very exciting. And now I'm dead, okay. So yeah. And Awesome Face is asking there if I like that Matt Pick Me update, you know, to be able to increase the quality of textures. I think it is a good thing to have, but nah, I don't really care for it because I'm already comfortable with how my game looks. I for example, will not be upping my graphics settings, you know. Come on, mini sentry on high tower. Come on, Misa, come on. You know, it's okay, it's in the game, so we are allowed to use it. But come on, that's a low move there. I sometimes like to play with the mini sentry in high tower. It's a lot of fun to see people getting frustrated like this. Ah, come on, a mini sentry in high tower. That's rubbish. It is funny to do that, for sure. So yeah, what else are you saying there? And Dr. Kebab is saying, the Ula pool is real good when defending the last point on medieval mode. Obviously, you have to land the first hit, yeah. Otherwise, you are done for. Hey, Newton is there. Hello there, Newton. Glad to have you here. Very nice. And Apple is back. Hello, Apple. I saw your message at the beginning of the stream. I was very happy to see you, my friend. Pretty nice. Nice to have you here with us. Okay, where is the other team? Where are they? Uncle Leo is there. Let's throw some grenades to spam him. No. Could not spam anyone. Okay. Let me teleport up there. Yeah, I think this is a better spot to be. But if I can hit someone, for sure. But I can't. Yeah. And I'm dead. Okay. But managed to be a red team MVP. I top scored. I don't know how. But okay. Okay. That was quick, actually. That was nice. And I think I'll be ending stream right now because we are clocking close to 1 hour. It's usually for how long I do these streams. So yeah, let me just check chat for one more time before I end the stream. Let me see. Thank you so much, Victor. I really appreciate you took action there. Thank you very much. Awesome Face is asking if I like Fortnite. I don't really have an opinion on it because I never played. You know, it looks like a fun game to play. But I never tried it out. It doesn't run on Linux, and I have a Linux system. I like to use Linux on my computer, and because it doesn't run on Linux, I don't play it, you know. But it looks like a fun game, for sure. For sure. And Dr. Kebab's having a bad connection. Okay, see you next week, Dr. Kebab. Have a good one. I'm also finishing stream right now. So yeah. Thank you so much, Awesome Face. Thank you so much. And Trolleyfish saying, GG, it was fun. I hope TF2 gets more updates. Me too, Trolleyfish, for sure. Let's hope for the better, you know. And I think we are in a position to get that, you know, at least small and bug-fixing patches, which is what I want. I really don't want anything more than that. I don't think it is necessary. Would be good, but it is not necessary, in my opinion. So yeah, fellas, thank you very much for joining me once again. You know, I really appreciate you fellas coming to play with me on my servers, to chat on the stream. You know, thank you everyone who left a like in the video, who shared it around, who subscribed. You know, yeah, old subscribers as well, regular viewers. Thank you so much, fellas. You are all my friends. Here's a big heart to all of you, and I hope to see you next Sunday. Bye bye everyone. Have an excellent week. Bye bye.